Hello everyone and welcome back to Dream Daddy Streams. We took an unexpected little break yesterday, but we are now back on track. Welcome Jade, welcome Seer, welcome anyone viewing anonymously. Yes, sweet dreams to me. Oh, ouch. I suppose that is applicable, yeah. But, yeah, lots of Dirk is happening these days. Let's get that off the screen. So, not really much in terms of news, so much as an important message that apparently needs still to be put out there. In light of yesterday's news and the new Pester Quest stuff and all of that, High Swap Act 2 is still being worked on. I am personally working my butt off on it and can attest that the rest of the team is all buttless now too. We're doing our best, but it's a small team. Thank you. So, I am reminded of this tweet from Trace that he had to post back when Pester Quest was announced, that maybe we should start attaching this gift to every new What Pumpkin News post. High Swap Act 2 is still in active development. So for the love of fuck, okay? Y'all are pretty chill with this. I know. Y'all are good. But, like, just in case any folks out there who have their doubts about this, please, it's happening. Just let them do their thing. Okay? It's happening. It's coming. And that is all I wanted to say. That is all I wanted to say, and now it's time to get into the game. Oh, welcome, Aleph. Jesus Christ, are people actually fucking doing that? Leaves your mind until it's brought up again. Yeah, every once in a while when I get into conversation, if I see conversation about like the friendsome trolls, then I get that kind of like, I miss my girl Joey Claire, and my boy Zephyros, kind of that stirring in my heart. But like, yeah, like they're doing their shit. They are. Jesus fuck. Have you been on the internet? I mean, like, yes, okay. I am aware that it is unfortunately not any regular occurrence, but I had not heard of it specifically being pointed at the Hive Swap staff, at least not in a while. I know that there was some people flinging shit around after the epilogues, but we barely even got to see our boy Damien. I'm like high-key suspicious of our boy Damien, okay? Until we get until we get like literally anything where he actually fucking talks, I'm just a wee bit suspicious because we don't have the greatest impression now at the moment. We don't have the greatest impression of him, but let's see. You're excited to see Dream Daddies? Oh yes, Robert's face reminds me. It was a while ago at this point, but you know, I did that thing where I fucking where I fucked around and wasted like 4.5 hours filming and editing the good ending for Robert so that we would have his face. Or, well, it's more of like it was pissing me off that I wasn't 100% completing things. But, yeah, so if you haven't seen that yet, I did that a couple weeks ago after we did Robert's date and it didn't end well. Yeah, so it's optional viewing if you're interested. You're feeling coffee shop AU tonight? Ooh, okay, so I can guess who's that vote is for.
Welcome. You've got Dad.
So, I'm guessing you're voting for Matt. And yes, Matt is one of the 5 who's still on the table. So, the final dates that we have to pick from today for you to cast your votes is plural. There are 5 of them. Craig, Matt, Brian, Damien, and Hugo. So we have 1 for Matt. Are there any other strong preferences in the chat? Any other strong preferences to toss any more names in the ring? Okay, we have 3 different choices on the table, so I'm gonna get my dice out and we're gonna roll a d6. Okay. So, let's say 1 or 2 is Matt, 3 or 4 is Hugo, 5 or 6 is Brian. Oh shit, I just fell off the table. 1 second. 2. What did I say that was? I said that was Matt, right? Yeah, 1 and 2 was Matt, 3 and 4 Hugo, 5 and 6 Brian. Okay, Matt it is. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's true. That was like kind of like the triangle in the middle of the character selection screen. GG. GG, GG. Okay. Final date with Matt. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went to the... Oh, right. So, the first 2 dates with Matt. Alright. The first one was... Oh my god, it was so fucking long ago. That was the first date that we did. Y'all, we've been playing this since, like, May. Isn't that fucking wild? Like, the first Dream Daddy video went up on YouTube. I was just in my account checking some other things, so I can look this up quick. The first Dream Daddy video was posted on YouTube, was originally streamed on May 21st. That is how fucking long we've been playing this game. Oh, the concert! That's right. Originally streamed June 18th. That is how long it has been since the first date with Matt. June fucking 18th. But yeah, so the first date with Matt was the concert with the mosh pit, and that's where we first met Pablo. The second date with Matt was going to the record store, which, yes, was called Final Fantasy VII. And then buying, quote-unquote weed from a fucking teenager. Lucian, to be precise. And then finding out that he sold us oregano. So that's where we're at with Matt right now. Is the concert and the record store date with the fake weed. Oh, that's right. And then at the end of that date, there was that moment where he was talking about his deceased wife who he was in a band with, and we were trying to encourage him to get back into music. So this date, my suspicion is that it might be his first concert back performing again. Or, you know, he decides to perform during like open house night at the coffee shop or something. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy VII for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. It's cute. This is like 130% like fucking Coffee Shop AU. I've never actually read a Coffee Shop AU fic. I know it's like, it's one of those tropes that's like everybody just knows, right? I don't know if I've even seen one before. I've read a couple of other, like, I've read, like, a university AU. I read, like, a pet shop AU one time. I've read, you know, a few variations of no game or post game or everybody's mashed into one universe, like Troll Human AU, like that. What was read, but I don't think Coffee Shop AU is in there. Or pregame. Yeah, I don't know if I've read any specific pregame AU fix, or no, I think I've read fics that start pregame but still have spurb that are not like no spurb AUs. You totally unsexy of us not to have tails or wings. You avoid the human AUs. I'm neutral. Although I think what I enjoy reading a lot is, first of all, finding out in fics what the fuck familial structure they decide on, because the fun thing about Homestuck's fucked up genetic bullshit is that in a no game AU, it's kind of a free-for-all as to exactly what family structure people decide to use with the kids and the guardians. So I like seeing what the fuck happens with that. And I've taken to enjoying troll human world AUs because I'm really interested in the different takes on how that would work. Why are the trolls on Earth? What's the politics of that? All of that stuff, right? That's good shit. Anyway, Matt is waiting. I'll try not to get too off track. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmensita and Amanda have become really close friends. Oh my god, I love that. Amanda's taken Carmensita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Aw, that's so cute! I love that for them. That's so fucking adorable that Amanda's just, like, taking Carmensita under her wing, is, like, mentoring her. Oh, I love that. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmensita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. Yeah. Also, yeah, R.I.P. Amanda's eardrums. going to that concert. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I tried to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't seen a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone who's so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. Well, I mean, we know from their conversations on the last date that it's connected now for him to a pretty traumatic event in his life. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Oh no, what is Jake wearing? Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. That is very true. Although, not allowed to mix florals. As a person whose wardrobe consists like 60% of things with floral patterns on them. Okay, maybe I do agree with that. But y'all, if you get those colors working in good ass harmony, that shit looks a fucking plus. Although I'm super biased because I'm just a big fan of literally anything with flowers on it. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. It's the trash. What is the evidence locker? It is the fucking garbage. Get rid of them. Okay. You can pry these sandals from my cold, dead hands. I propose a compromise, or fine. What's the verdict, chat? Should we ditch the sandals? I don't know. See, it's hard to make a decision like this without knowing what they actually look like. Because, something being a very old piece of clothing does not necessarily mean that it is awful. And I don't just mean, vintage charm. I mean, it can still... Fuck footwear. Okay. So I believe Aleph is voting to toss them. Pry him from my dead hands. Okay. Anyone else with feedback on this one? I'm not gonna lie. I have a few specific garments of my own in mind when I'm thinking about old things not necessarily being garbage. My mom has made a few comments about replacing my fall coat. Look, it appears to be, okay? It looks like it is in perfect condition. We just need to patch the pockets because there's a hole in one of them, and the other one is falling apart. Just a little bit. But you know what? Just because I've had this jacket for 7 fucking years doesn't mean I have to replace it. It is very classy. It is a trench coat, and it is purple with black piping, and it is hot as fuck. So, I don't give a fuck if it's falling apart. I will fix it as many times as it needs to be fixed. But I am not getting rid of it. Okay. 2 votes for pry them from my cold dead hands, so let's go that way. You can pry these sandals from my cold dead hands. Fine, keep them, but you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day.
Yes.
Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
Yeah.
I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmensita find each other immediately and do their secret handshakes. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. They even have a secret handshake. That's so adorable. I'm gonna fucking cry. Jake! Oh, Hugo! Oh, and Damien too. Hello. I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. That is true. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set?
Oh.
What? It's a witch house.
Ugh.
Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. I love the enthusiasm. Thank you, Damien. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. Ooh, new background. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug.
Hey.
Glad you could make it, Jake. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Building the suspense for them to say Matt, but
What?
I love that, the shocked voice effect. No, absolutely not. Ah, that's right, I thought that name sounded familiar. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. So that was the experimental group that opened for the band when we did the first date with Matt. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. Oh shit. Look, if you're gonna do that kind of performance art, you need to let the venue know so that they can be prepared. You know? Fire safety. Although I'm, generally setting someone on fire isn't a great idea, even if the venue is aware of that. But you know what? Performance artists have done wilder things. And I support their initiatives in doing that shit. They also refuse to pay for their drinks. Okay, well that's not acceptable. Setting someone on fire, as long as the venue is aware, is perfectly fine. But not paying for your fucking drinks at a local small business is fucking unacceptable. Yikes.
What?
They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them. Oi.
Oh.
Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? And this is where Matt comes in. I swear on my fucking life, we are gonna see him perform today. Like, that is where this is going. I can just smell it. Oh, that's true. We could volunteer. But what the fuck are we gonna do? Okay, chat. What are you thinking here? So Matt's been pretty reluctant to play even for us. So I don't know. Yeah, like, I'm not a fan of pushing him into this very public scenario when he's not even comfortable playing with us in private. So yeah, you're voting let's do it, Jade. Yeah, and you are too, Seer. That's already a 2 out of 3. Sorry, Olive. But, yeah, it does, I thought that Matt would just kind of, like, panic volunteer or, like, something like that would happen. But given the option, Yeah, I definitely don't think it would be the best choice to, like, be aggressive with it. I'm sorry, Aleph. Did you have a differing opinion? You may express your differing opinion if you have it, but the majority vote has already been made. I'll do it. I'll play. And he liked that. Okay. What are you doing? Yeah, the internal monologue is like, you fucking idiot. You don't know how to do shit. Fuck. So, this is gonna be interesting.
Hey.
What? What? What would you even do? Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence, Matt. Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. Oh god, that's right. I forgot. Jake was in a fucking band in college or whatever. You bet it's a minigame? Oh, true. It probably is. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Oh, that's probably a mic check. I was like, what the fuck is that sound effect? It's probably a mic check. Communist Manifesto. I know, that's... Honestly, I love it. I'm here for it. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Jake. Oh, you thought it was a trumpet. Yeah, it was like this really weird muffled, like, wah, wah, wah. But yeah, I think it was like mic check. Because I was trying, I could kind of make out that they were trying to say words, but I couldn't figure out what the words were. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? Yeah, Matt is just like, respect, but like, dude, seriously, are you fucking serious right now? Such a Jake moment. Oh my god. No, I'm not! Sure as Sky is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey.
Thank you, Jake. I owe you big time. I said, oh yeah, oh, that's true. Amanda doesn't know what the fuck just happened backstage. Oh god. So either Jake is going to panic spill to Amanda, or she's just gonna get the shock of a fucking lifetime. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Okay, so he's just gonna confess right up front. Ugh, I told you those sandals were a bad choice. It's not that. I agreed to pull out my ska. No. Absolutely not. I look like the whole screen fucking shakes with her rage. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. Huh? I just have to play the thing. Like, I gotta be honest, I support... What the fuck is the name? Jonathan something in the Speakeasy Choir? I fully support them. I just am not really sure that open mic nights and like musical concerts are necessarily the correct venue, and they should maybe be looking more into like visual art gallery type settings, which, you know, makes a little more sense for performance art. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is gonna be Fireblast. God. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe you've seen before, but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. This David Jason bastard. Aw, Matt. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil! Woo! Is Matt going to forcibly take over? That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking it's going to be such a fucking disaster that Matt's going to, like, impromptu just be like, I need to save my friend from the embarrassment of a fucking lifetime. I need to save Jake's dignity. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and a keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Have to bring out dice. Alright. It's all good. We'll see how the votes go next time we have an option. Ooh, okay. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. Oh boy, the internet age sure does do that. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Aw. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, I definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. I love the epilepsis at the end, like, yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Years. I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. Oh my god.
Hey.
I shouldn't have told you all that I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. See, because he does this weekly, doesn't he? So it's like there must be something else that he's nervous about. Or, I mean, I guess maybe he does just get stage jitters generally that just don't go away no matter how many times you do it. That's fair. But I got the feeling there's something else on his mind. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Maybe he's seriously considering taking over? Yeah, that could be on his mind. Okay, this this entire paragraph is a big fucking mood. Fucking, that's the aesthetic right there. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I'm going to have a little bit of water. There's such a look. Yes! I love it so much. Okay. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Fuck yeah, that's the shit. Huh? Dad, can I get a lip ring? Go for it, Amanda. Do it. You're fucking... Just do it. You're almost old enough to do it without parent permission, it appears. Because how... Is she 18 or is she still 17? I think it starts off by saying she's 17, right? But, like, just fucking do it. Go for it. Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Ugh. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. Oh no, I hope he didn't get any bad burns. I enjoy that you were also enthusiastic about the piercing, Olive. Yeah, it's just like, fucking do it, because that was like, you know, my very first, like, not earlobe piercing was, what's it called? It was a birthday gift from my parents, but past that point, it just, you know, the first alternate piercing empowered me to get more, and they were like, my mom in particular was just like, okay, let's put the brakes on this now. I think your ear piercing, I think your cartilage piercing looks very nice. Let's not do anymore. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm getting a lip piercing. I'm getting both sides of my nose done. That's where I'm at right now, which is like, you know, not a lot, but it took a while to get all of them because of my like health issue stuff. I can only really, or I should at least only really do one at a time. So I had to keep waiting for them to heal. But like, honestly, best fucking decisions I've ever made. They are fucking sick. And they're good confidence boots. I love how they look. So yes, Amanda, get that fucking lip ring. Oh, but first, make sure you do your research about the potential health side effects of lip jewelry. In particular, anything where the jewelry ends up inside your mouth, there is potential for it to slowly wear away at your gums because of it constantly rubbing against it. I have heard mixed reviews about whether or not shit, I used to know the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. There's a specific kind of like dental plastic like post that you can get that's supposed to help with that and like make it less likely to happen or something rather than a metal post or a metal ring. But I've heard kind of mixed reviews as to whether or not that like actually changes anything at all because like it's still all up in your mouth all the time, right? So, you know, go for it, but also do your research, know the risks involved. Research piercers, go to a good piercer, and getting a piercings and jewelry are definitely one of the things where it is fucking worth it to go to somewhere that might cost a little more, because the cheap places will super fuck you up. I cheaped out on my first nose piercing, and I went to this place. It was like a friend and I went. They had like 2 piercings for the price of whatever type thing, and like their cheap ass jewelry like literally stopped my piercing from healing properly. I had to change the jewelry or it wouldn't fucking heal. So like that's your piercing safety rant. I feel like I've probably talked about this before, but yeah, that's... Anyway, I'm just gonna keep reading the fucking comic. I feel like I'm having a little bit of a Matt moment right now, where I just, like, babbled forever, and now I don't know how to bring it back to the actual fucking game. I'm just gonna keep reading. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than that it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. That must be one of the schmancy coffee blends. I'm guessing that is a reference to the Plain White Stripes, which is a band whose name I know, but I have no fucking clue what their sound actually is. Huh? No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? Improv. What the fuck, Aleph? Hey, are you doing okay? Okay, so... I mean, these 3 choices are all basically, like... the same-ish thing. I'm totally fine, everything is great, or nothing is wrong. I doubt that there is much of a difference depending on which one that we pick. But, okay, you're voting for I'm totally fine. Annie? Aleph, do you have a vote, or are you just you can't elaborate, or the cult you're recruited for that used an improv group as a front will find you. Oh, dear. Do you have any opinions on which choice we should pick or no? I know that you asked, I know that you said you were going to bow out of most of the Pester Quest choices. I do remember that. But I don't know if you're feeling the same about the Dream Daddy ones either. Because if you'd rather I just keep motoring along, then I will do so. You have no preference for this particular choice. Okay, well, guess we will go with I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here. That's just the mood sometimes. Shit's fucked and you're just like, you know what? I am present. I am conscious. I am breathing.
Oh.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Jake. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage.
Oh, man.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Oh, God.
Hey.
Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Scommunist Manifesto, Jake English. He didn't offer to cover, so... But, like, for all we know, he's gonna come up, like, mid-act and, like, jump in and be like, surprise guest performance! It's me! Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Jake, but you can call me by my stage name. Oh my god, stop. Don't pick a stage name. Okay. So the options are Frankie Two-Tone, Five Iron Freddy, and Thomas Kalnoki. I am going to guess that these are references to actual ska artists, but I have never listened to ska in my fucking life except for the fucking Hive Swap soundtrack. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, we gotta vote for Thomas Kalnoki. I'm probably not pronouncing that properly, but it's fine. Any other? Oh, 2 votes for Thomas. Okay. We got a majority rule here, Sneak At. So, it is Thomas time. Thomas Kalnoki. You fucking loved that one. Why? Fuck, now I gotta Google it. Okay, Thomas Kalnoki is a real person. Czech-born American musician, lead singer and guitarist and songwriter of the band Streetlight Manifesto and Bandits of the Acoustic Revolution. Goes by the pseudonym Tokay as a solo performer. Are those ska bands? They probably are. You came back just in time. Indeed. So I'm going to assume that those are ska groups. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. Oh god. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. Oh no, Jake. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. God, stop. What if Matt joins us in the song? See, like, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. I think that Matt is gonna be like, I can't leave my buddy high and dry. And just, like, jump in there. But we'll see. We'll see. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh boy, here's that minigame you predicted. Whoa. I did not mean to press notes. Okay. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Oh my god. Shit, fuck. I literally don't know. Wait. Was that a Rude Boy reference? Whoa, what? I have not been paying attention to the lyrics. I've just been staring at the fucking keys. There's no audio input, so I know it's not expecting me to actually sing along. But this is a fucking... Like, I have no other instructions, so I'm just like... Piano solo. It says piano solo. Okay. Ooh. This is fucking horrible. Oh my god. Scotch introvert. Doing your best deserves an S. It's freezing up? Fuck. I hope it stops doing that. Although, you didn't miss much there. If you believe it hard and if it becomes a little less fake. Yeah, basically. I mean, we are dealing with a hope player here. He's just hoping for the best, so you know. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scar really is dead. And I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska!
Hey.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to a song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. Yes, Matt! It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Ska Trek Enterprise. Wow. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school.
Hey,
We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella! The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man.
Oh.
Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. Call out post for Jake English. He killed Ska. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about Ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey, everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey, dude.
This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. Who helped me be able to do this again.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace, with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes the song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Oh.
Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska? You know, if you look hard enough, it's probably fucking out there. Welcome to the internet age. Literally everything exists. If you look hard enough, it is probably out there. I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? Jake? We had a whole fucking conversation about this during the second date, dude. Come on. I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decided to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmensita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? Aww. This is some A+ mentorship friendship, and I love it so much. We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Fuck yeah, you are. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Ah, I love her. Amanda and Carmensita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. It should only be there once. Hey, Matt! Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Hey!
I love that. Matt and I stack up the chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Oh.
We head back into the coffee spoon, and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Hey.
What?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Ugh. Yeah. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out.
Hey.
He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person. Obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is, not exactly the best for performing live music.
Hey.
But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. I, hadn't felt like that for a long time. Oh my god. This is going where I think it's going. Until tonight. What changed? God, Jake, you're so fucking oblivious. It's you, dumbass.
Hey.
You. Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself. And I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Oh.
It is so fucking cute. Oh my god. But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it. Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. Yay! He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Aww!
What?
Oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey.
I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla and he smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Hey.
Let's go back to my place. Oh, that's right, because they set up, they set it up with Amanda and Carmensita out at Jake, so they're gonna go, And what's the score?
You know what?
That's a motherfucking S, baby! You glad you asked for this one? Yeah, this was so sweet. I loved that. I think out of the endings we've done so far, this one is my favorite. Can we get a booyah? Booyah! Everybody smash that motherfucking Y button. That's a Splatoon reference that maybe one person will get, but that's fine. Sometimes things come out of my mouth before I can think about them. But, big booyah! Alright, so... Achievement unlocked, King of Carrot Flowers, and that is the achievement for going on all 3 dates with Matt. So we've got the final cutscene again. Honestly, it's only midnight. We can get another date in here. So let me... Hello? Why isn't it letting me fast forward? Dang it, it's not letting me fast forward through this part, even though we've done it before. Did I pick the wrong save file? Because I thought I deleted all of the ones where I only did the dates with Robert. Twenty-six. 12. No, I'm pretty sure this is the right one. Anyway. You said Monokuma style execution to your mom a few days ago? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the same ones that we picked the first time. We gotta just da-da-da-da-da-da. And there's the gift, and it's really cute, and I love it. And surprise! Oh my god, everybody's here. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, Pablo. Jake, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them is a fine quality, screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at the most respectable retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. So I think that one was actually the same as before. So I guess you get that ending with Pablo even if you only do 2 dates. So yes, the Brian ending is where, you know, he's all passive aggressive. Craig, we get the kids who eat too much ice cream cake.
Bro.
Joseph, who's like, hey, let's hang out sometime. Hugo, who's down for trivia night again. And then Amanda is trying to avoid a conversation with Hugo.
Yes.
Yes.
Robert. I think we got to... No, that's right. We still don't know what Robert says after only doing the 2 dates, because if we do the Joseph ending, the conversation is like... I think he just kind of glares at us. So let's see what Robert has to say since we haven't seen this one yet. Sorry, 1 second. I'm wearing like a fucking sweater and it's really hot. Okay. Hey. Hey.
I don't know.
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Oh.
Okay, so that... I thought that that awkwardness happened just because of the circumstances of the Joseph ending, but it turns out that's just Robert's default thing. So yes, and Damien is excited about the icebox cake. Yes, I stare at Lucien. He knows. I know. But I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. I think that was there before, because we already did the second date with Matt. Yay! Okay, finally, new content. I spot Amanda and Carmensita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself as the top of the pecking order. Amanda, please don't. That is not... Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Yeah, I was just like, that's not good advice, Amanda. What the fuck? Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmensita's here getting ready for high school. Carmensita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmensita, me and Amanda still... Carmensita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes! We're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. Aww. I'd better keep making the rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down. Okay, so this is where now Amanda gives us the gift. And I dropped a dead kid. Only the beginning. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmers are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Okay, final scene. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Hey.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmensita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey. I just wanted to say that... gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here goes.
Hey.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa. You You brought out the best in me. And it wasn't just because of the ska. Although that was really cute.
Hey.
Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that. We make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing. And the music singing. And actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I am also good at kissing, so that's a big plus. That's true. You are very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss in the cheek. He giggles.
Oh.
See? That was a good one. God, this is so fucking gay. That's so cute. I love it. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know I'm going to insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. And that is that. That is the last date with Matt. And if we zip through the credits here, I am fairly certain that was the best ending. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. It was just very sweet and cute. Yes, there's the picture from Amanda. And ta-da! He's playing guitar. Fancy neon open mic night sign. Okay. Hell yeah. That's some good shit. I really enjoyed that one. You don't really have time for the second one. Alright. Well, that's fair. That's okay. There's 45 minutes left. Like, I think we could squeeze one in. I guess, which one was it that you wanted today, Aleph? I'll make sure that we do the other one. Let's see, is it still in chat? If I scroll up high enough, or has it disappeared already? Oh, you wanted to see Hugo? Alright, well, we will not do Hugo then. With respect to your time. And down it goes. Okay. So the other vote was for Brian. So let's just skip that whole rigmarole. And we have full color for Matt's face. Woo! So let's see. Well, for now though, it's been an hour. Let's do break. And then I guess we'll do Brian, because that was the other high demand date for today. So I'm going to rest my throat a little bit, and then we'll come on back and jump into Brian. Back in 5. And we're back. I apologize for my lateness. I accidentally knocked over my water bottle, which was thankfully only a very small spill, but still required cleaning up, because it's spilled right next to my fucking power bar. No water got on the power bar. We're good. We're golden. But, yeah. F. Thank you, Sneak Cat. So the other request for today was Brian. So let's roll it back.
Welcome. You've got dads.
So the other request was Brian. With respect to Aleph needing to go. Hope you are having a lovely rest of your evening, Aleph. Let's do it. Brian Harding, date 3. This kind of makes up for not being able to do any Dream Daddy yesterday, too. Because as much as I'm really enjoying this, I'm starting to get a little antsy to finish it so we can start the next Homestuck reread stream. You know what I mean? I'm pumped for it. I'm pretty pumped. I spent the day lounging around the house in my bathrobe and slippers, committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble in pen. Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble in pen. Man, this is the life. Hey, this one spells door. You're still taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair?
Aww.
Dad, it's literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing.
Aww.
I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Seriously? Amanda walks to the windowsill and slides the drapes open. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh, right, that one. I thought you meant another carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this. I look down at the mug of coffee and word jumble in my hands. Pressing business I need to attend to. Amanda points to my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that. The secret word that they all spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Where's something nice? I want some arm candy tonight. Got it. And no flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. Amanda and I step outside and follow the faint sound of carnival music. So, what's the first thing you're gonna do at the fair? Eat greasy food. Like, deep fry everything and put it in my mouth. I don't care if it isn't tasty to start. I believe that the deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into a tasty thing. Please don't throw up this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed now. You'll ride the rides with me, right? If you're looking for someone to ride scary rides with, that's a straight veto from the dad constituency. However, I am happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides, as per dad custom. Define scary rides. Anything that moves. Well, you're no fun. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who'll go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there. Like, who's that one with the eyebrows? Teresa? She got mono. Ouch. What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. Well, I hear carnival rides are fun as a solo rider. But then I'll have no one to puke on. Or will I? What? Hey, look, we're here.
Oh.
The carnival is packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids running around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clutched in their grubby fists. Colorful lights flash all around us. I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. Hey, let's go over to these greasy food carts first. Amanda leads me by the hand in what seems like a very specific direction. She's taking us to Brian, isn't she? I know my favorite one is around here somewhere. Wait a second, is that Brian? Wow, look who it is! Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face that I'm sure I have. Okay, so there's some daughterly shenanigans happening here. This is a motherfucking setup. What a coincidence that we all happen to be here at the same time in the same exact place. Yeah, very conspicuous, Amanda. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we just happened to come to the carnival on the same night at the same time? Yes, Daisy, that is so strange. How bizarre. Brian? Jake? See, didn't they end off on a good note at the end of the last date? Like, what the fuck is happening here? I can feel my competitive fire burning inside me again. Last we met, Brian had made a fool of me by besting me at fishing and then out-humbling me in front of my very own daughter. Right, Brian date recap. What the fuck was the first date with Brian? Mini golf. First date with Brian was mini golf. Second date was fishing. And now we're at a carnival. I still want that pole saw. There's plenty of midway games here. Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay, how about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go and do stuff together. Let's all go and do stuff. Together. Amanda and I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards some rides. I can't believe Brian's here. Dad, you need to relax. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She helps me with my algebra homework, and I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll music. Snaps for that. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oof. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad, that's not what I meant. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see that you have a lot in common. See, now I gotta turn it up to 11. Brian's getting obliterated. Dad, you have to chill. Please chill. For my sake. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm like stupidly chill. And once I prove once and for all that I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill you can call me liquid nitrogen. That's not the point, buddy. I will destroy him. Stop that. Dad! I spot the entrance to the midway. A perfect opportunity. So there's going to be more mini games in this one, aren't there? We're going to have to play some midway game mini games. Hey, Brian, check it out. Want to get a couple games in? That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition?
Huh?
No, we wanted to check out some clowns over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled.
Oh.
Ugh, fine, sure, let's play some games. But if we spend the whole night in there, I'm filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up. I'll win you something nice. And I'll win you something nice too, Daisy. I'll win more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other. We've been at it for longer than I'd like to admit. Amanda and Daisy sigh heavily at each new game Brian and I challenge each other to, their arms overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbows airbrushed onto them. Aw, no minigame? Come on. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back.
Oh.
Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey. So, Jake, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? I spot it from across the midway. We lock eyes. It swims absent-mindedly in a bowl of water. That goldfish will be mine. Yeah, okay, and then it will die the next day because it hasn't been taken care of properly. Which is a fucking crime, just as a side note. Living things should not be random prizes. Amanda, sweetie, how about I win you a goldfish? If it'll get us out of here's great. I look over at Brian. We don't say a word, but our locked eyes confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins the night.
Hey.
Looks like it's skee ball. You any good? I am the best skee ball player to ever grace this earth. Are we gonna get a skee ball minigame? Think you can handle me?
Hey.
Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee ball champ. We share an earnest shake. Fuck yeah, minigame.
Ski that ball.
Ski that ball. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I think I'm doing pretty well so far. Because you have to time where the ball is and also where the power bar is so that you don't take it too far. I think I need to go faster though. Ooh, I got a 50 power one. Not quite. Come on. Because I think the one to the left is Brian's score. Okay, we got an A. Shit, did we lose? I was too busy playing the game and I wasn't looking at the numbers. We were winning at one point. You used to rock at this? Oh, sweet. I was never any good at any of the things that required you to have much hand-eye coordination. The bell sounds and the lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. The guy running the booth points at Brian. My worst nightmare. I fall to my knees, grasping at the dirt between my fingers. How could I let it come to this? Dad, you're making a scene. I am defeated. The attendant reaches up and dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie. He hands it over to Brian. Brian hands the fish to his daughter. This is for you, sweetie. Dad, we don't have the proper resources to take care of this goldfish. You tell him, Daisy. I think it would be better as a peace offering. Amanda, do you want this? Amanda, we do not accept gifts from the enemy. Oh, stop, Jake. That would be lovely. Amanda, no. She places the goldfish in Amanda's hands. I promise to take care of him to the best of my ability, but you should come visit and develop a relationship with him. I have a feeling he's gonna miss you. Amanda. I think I'll name him... Oh god, she's gonna name him Brian, isn't she? Brian. I knew it. Like daggers through my chest, child. You fucking deserve it, Jake. Come on. Fucking grow up and stop doing this ridiculous competition bullshit. Like, you're even dragging your fucking kids into it. Like, just stop. God. Hey, who wants to check out the Ferris wheel? What the fuck just happened with the sprites? Something's telling me that's not supposed to be overlaid like that. Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. I'd be happy to ride some rides with you kids. Oh, God. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at them. Jesus Christ! We traverse the fair and end up at the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. It doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Daisy and Amanda chat excitedly. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So, how'd you do on the trig final? Way better than I thought I would. Those cosine problems still trip me up, so I drew a cat instead of answering the questions, and my teacher gave me a point for effort. Only in fucking high school. Oh shit, more water spilled than I thought. I don't have any more water. Whoops. Wow, is high school really that easy?
Huh.
Absolutely yes. The School of Hard Knocks, though? That's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy in the arm. Welcome to the streets.
Huh. You
check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I love the section on female photographers. You have good taste. This is so cute. I love Amanda, like, mentor bonding with all of the young'uns. You know, I bet your photos will be in a book someday. Aww.
Oh, no.
Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next. Amanda pushes me forward.
Yeah.
You first. I sit down in the carriage. And now you. They're gonna ditch. Oh my god, they're gonna ditch. They're gonna ditch their dads in the fucking Ferris wheel. These crafty little motherfuckers. Daisy pushes Brian into the carriage next to me. Before I can say anything, the ride operator closes the gate. Now wait just a second. We're gonna go get some deep fried pickles. You two take this time to work out your differences.
Whoa.
Hold on. Get along. Yes, Daisy. Amanda and Daisy run off into the crowd. The ride starts moving. I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. God, that's so fucking childish. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. Our carriage creeps slowly upward. Ferris wheels are boring. Could this ride go any slower? Oh, is it too fast for you? That's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Suddenly, the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. I can hear the faint yell of the ride operator down below. Of course, the moment you ask, how could this get any worse, it gets a lot fucking worse. Sorry, folks, ride's stuck. Yes, a raccoon must have stolen a key component to the motor. They're very crafty animals and are frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would pilfer something like that. Anyway, it'll be some time before we can get y'all down. Settle in and get cozy. Yep. Well, and hey, no hand stuff while you're up there. Oh my god. Well, and no mouse stuff either. Well, this is just great. I look down over the expanse of the carnival. I hate to admit it, but it's a pretty good view. I spot someone down at a food cart melting cheese onto a pile of steaming steak and peppers. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why didn't we get funnel cake first? My stomach rumbles. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, I know that sound. Let me guess. Yeah, he's got snacks. This is me when I leave the house, okay? When I pack my bag to leave the house, I never leave without a full water bottle and a bunch of snacks. And also, like, half a fucking drugstore. You know, my transit card, even if I'm not taking transit, I'm getting a drive. My keys, even if I'm not gonna need them to get back in the house later. Like, everything. If you could not already tell, I do have the tendency to overpack for things. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather, offering it to me. Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Brian opens one and starts eating. Fine. My stomach growls again. God damn it, why didn't you take the fruit leather? Yes, suffer for your childishness, Jake. Suffer. We sit in silence as a crowd begins to form under us. A group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and a golf pencil in my pocket. I pull them out and start working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian. Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me too. Brian pulls out a small book of crossword puzzles and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage. Yo, depending on how high you are, that could seriously fucking injure someone. But if it hits them right, if it like hits somebody in the fucking eye, they're like, oh, what's that flying toward me? Whomp, right in the fucking face. Don't throw things from heights when you are not sure it won't hit anyone.
Whoa!
Ooh, I bet we could find it when we get off this thing.
Uh-oh.
Here, you can do my crosswords. Brian holds his book and pen out to me with a smile. Absolutely not.
Ah.
Why do you hate me so much? Now we're getting down to brass tacks. Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me?
Whoa!
What? I don't think I'm better than you. See, I knew that at the end of the day, a lot of it was just going to be Jake's own insecurities in his head. Oh, okay, so you were just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart?
Ha-ha!
Yes? Jesus. Snap out of it, Jake. A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it.
Whoa!
And all you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wouldn't win is a one-upping other people competition, because you would win that. Because that's what you do. I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But
I don't know about that.
I love that voice clip. Like, I don't know about that. Precisely. Like, fuck. Get out of your own head, Jake. Come on. I don't think I'm better than you. At all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing just for fun at first, but the more we started doing it, the more it felt like you must hate me. And the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I did want to be you, Jake, but really all I wanted was for you to like me. Aww. Oh my god. I feel like such an ass. Yes, feel like an ass. Be honest with Brian, be honest with yourself, or be an asshole. Well, my vote is not the last one. Oh, that's right, I just went to have water, and I don't have any more water. You know what, I'm gonna let this decision simmer while I go refill my water bottle, because I really need water. Okay, I am back. So that response seems like you are interested in maybe neutrality this time. Okay, let me get the break text off the screen. There we go. Yeah, this is a tough one because I'm not quite sure what really the distinction is here between be honest with Brian and be honest with yourself. Okay, let's puzzle this out. So the conversation has basically been Brian thought that Jake fucking hated him. And Jake thought that Brian was purposefully trying to one-up them, and now they found out that both of those things are false. So I guess in this case, so being honest with Brian would be... See, all of the things that I'm thinking of could, for ways that this conversation could go, are kind of like they could probably fit under both being honest with Brian and with being honest with yourself. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna roll a die. I mean, this is supposed to be a Brian-focused route, so I guess my instinct is kind of like to be honest with Brian? I don't know. I'm gonna roll a die. What is this? D8? No. D10. Sure. Let's roll a D10. I rolled the dice and then I didn't say which number would be what. Odd numbers first one, even numbers second one. That's kind of how it usually goes anyway. So if I don't know. I rolled an 8, but now I'm having second thoughts. I don't know, because I was kind of leaning towards being honest with Brian before. I'm going to say be honest with Brian. I really hope this works. I'm just going to click on it before I can second guess myself. Okay, so that seemed to be a good decision. I let my competitive spirit get in the way. Actually, no. I let my own insecurities get in the way, and I've been a huge dick to you for no reason. I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I think we could be really good friends if I could ever make it up to you. I respect you a lot. We sit in silence for a second.
Hey.
Can we start over? What do you mean? From the beginning. Brian holds out his hand. Hi, I'm Brian. I take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey, Brian, I'm Jake. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Jake. Brian and I look at each other. We both share a smirk over this silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright, folks, thanks for being patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal a part, but was instead still rummaging around in the inner workings of the engine. We formed a wary yet mutually beneficial truce. The carriage starts moving and we find ourselves down on dry land in no time. Brian and I wander around for a bit, looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck on that Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. I'm glad we worked things out. Me too, buddy. Now that that's over with, we can both go home to quietly enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Nope. The moment they said that, I was like, that's not happening. Dad! Those are not happy faces. What is happening? Amanda and Daisy run up to us. I think you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I have worked out our different... Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. What? But Brian's right... The fish, Brian. What? Huh? Daisy and I got on the log flume, and when we were going down the hill, Brian just flew right out of the log, and now he's hanging from some pipe in the ride. We have to save him. Oh, God. But Brian's... The fish! Brian the fish! Oh, right. Come on! We sprint over to the log flume, spotting Brian the fish stuck up on the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy. Yo, that thing's probably gonna have died of shock by the time you get it. We have to get Brian before the fair closes, or who knows what'll happen to him. But the fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around the tracks lasts 90 seconds. Brian's hanging from a pipe right above the drop, so you have a window of about 10 seconds to grab him. Wow, did you just do all that math in your head? That's really impressive. I just counted. It's not that impressive. I'm so proud of you, honey. Okay. That rafter's pretty high up. How are we gonna reach him? We all think for a second. Got it. Brian runs over to the midway, to the last game that we played, and snags the pole from the game attendant that they used to grab stuffed animals. I think this'll do the trick. So they're just fucking stealing now. Cool. Amanda presses 2 ticket stubs into my hand. Here. These are our last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time. Come on. Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance of the log flume, getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. We take our seats on the slippery vinyl. The ride operator pulls the bar down over our laps. You ready for this? The log starts drifting down the fake river. Unnaturally blue water sloshes over the sides, soaking my shoes. This is gross. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of these kinds of rides. I mean, I'm generally not a ride person, but especially these ones where you get fucking soaked. Only fun if they are the last one that you do, so you can, you know, go home and dry off after. You know how earlier I said I was the best at carnival rides? The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. Our rickety log makes the slow climb up the track for the most grueling minute of my life. I see him. Yeah, and how are they allowed on the ride while holding this giant fucking post? Like, that's such a safety hazard for, you know, like if they let go of that in the middle of the ride for whatever reason, that is such a fucking safety hazard. Hanging from the rafters just before the drop is our beloved Brian, the fish, not the guy. You ready? I don't think I can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. Aw. I gulp. I can do this. Oh god, it's a fucking minigame.
Nice catch.
Well, that was fast. I didn't even get to read all the fucking dialogue. I was just like, oh, minigame, boom, and then it was over. With the precision only attainable from playing midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it onto my lap. I did it! I grasp the bag firmly. He'll be nice and safe during the oh god, the drop. I momentarily forgot there was a drop. It's a big drop. Oh, it's coming up real fast. Oh man, it's a big drop! So when I told you that I had sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency with carnival rides, it turns out I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am at them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over to me and takes my hand in his. I'm right here. We can do this. Ah. He gives my hand a squeeze as our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. I'm not going to screech into my microphone. I will save your eardrums from that. A wall of water rains down on us. I realize I had my eyes squeezed shut and opened them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. That wasn't so bad. Told you we would make it. Brian and I walk off the ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda.
Hey.
Brian! Hey! No, the fish. Aw. I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish. Don't thank me, that was all your dad. Aw, shucks. It was a team effort. Yeah, you all used your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pole, Daisy did the math, and you got the fish. I didn't get to do anything cool. Aw. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous. Amanda steps in front of all of us and plants her feet. Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. We banded together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand, stronger than the sum of our parts. And for you to... I actually don't care. The fair's closing. Just get out of here. The ride operator wanders off. You really are a sparkling conversationalist. We join the crowd of fairgoers, slowly ambling back to the parking lot. You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Do we have to? I have never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Yeah, can we just go home? We've been hauling all these prizes around for hours and my back is killing me. You kids run on ahead. We'll catch up with you later tonight. Amanda and Daisy skip along. We'll probably find them later curled up on my couch and watching long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. Brian and I sit down on a bench a little further away from the rest of the crowd, who've all gathered to catch the fireworks. Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again. Hell of a day, huh? God damn it, Brian. This is the one time I will let you out-dad me. I'll take it. I breathe in the cool night air as the first firework launches and explodes in the sky over the fair. I'm glad we talked about all that stuff. Me too. It's good to have a friend like you, Ryan. The fireworks launch into full swing, bursting around us in a rainbow of reds, greens, blues, and whites. There's one more thing I have to admit, though.
I don't know.
What's that? I love that the voice clip was just like, oh no. I don't know anything about fishing. Brian bursts out laughing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You knew the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. I can feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay. It was cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometime. That's what friends do, right? The laughter dies down and we watch the fireworks a little longer. I can tell he wants to say something, but he's having trouble getting it out. You know, it's kind of funny. What is? We're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff, unresolved. Oh, lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but don't think I forgot about that. Brian laughs. No, it's not that. Don't you feel like there's maybe something else here?
Okay.
Or is it just me? The firework startled you? Oh no. Sorry, Jade. Looking at Brian, his smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky, I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time with emotions running so high, I realized what I've really been feeling. What I thought was jealousy was actually... It's not just you. God, I'm having flashbacks to 8th grade when I was like, oh my god, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of my friends and the way that they look. Because they look really, they look really nice. I wish I could look like that. I'm so jealous. No. You just have a massive crush on your best friend. God, 8th grade was a trip. Anyway. Brian inches towards me. It's hard paying attention to the fireworks when you're right here. Okay, so this went 0 to 10, like, really fast. He and I lean in and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder, then another at the base of my neck, gently pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I feel safe. Brian pulls away from me for a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Brian stifles a laugh and pulls me in for another. I'll accept that challenge. Cute. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out the paranormal ice road trucker still playing on TV. I turn everything off and throw a couple blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself. Done. And
That was pretty
B. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that one because we never got any of the, like, eggplant emoji reactions. So yeah, that's cute, but I'm nervous that we're not going to get the best ending now, though. I really, as much as it was like a fun, silly experiment, I really don't want to do another one of those videos that I did for Robert, the bonus video, because it was like a lot. Also, literally every single Brian date involves a mini game. So I can't just power click through all the decisions. Okay. Let's see how this went. Achievement unlocked. Soft boy. That is the achievement for doing all of Brian's dates. Rip. Yeah. Rip indeed. Okay. Now, will it let me? Damn it. Okay. Click through all of this. Surprise! And okay. So the t-shirts. Craig.
Bro.
Yeah, we missed Brian because Brian's gonna be at the end now.
Hey.
And Joseph. Hugo. I love that like light speed Amanda sprite.
Yes.
Robert.
I don't know.
Hey.
Matt. Why do I feel like that text that I just skipped was different? It was shorter than I thought. Ah, fuck. Let me double check that. Okay, Pablo. Craig.
Hey.
That was this one was definitely the same.
Hey.
Joseph's was the same.
Oh.
Hugo's was the same.
Huh.
Oh. Oh.
Robert. Yep. Quite as usual. And Matt. So we go, hey man, Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten the oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. Okay, so no, that was the same. I just forgot about that one last line. So do apologize for spending the extra time. Okay, going over to Amanda and Daisy. I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap, relax, Dad. We already won the game. We're just having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in middle school yet. But I want to go to class in my PJs now. Well, you know, some schools do pajama day. I know my elementary school did. It was a reward for fundraising goals. I mean, nothing's stopping you. I mean, that's also very true. But Daisy, I hear ya. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and taking over the world with science, but you gotta enjoy being a kid first. That's true, yeah. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you're gonna be able to rent a car, but you gotta get through middle school in one piece first. You know how you wished you were going to college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you growing up too fast on us, all right? All right. Thanks, Amanda. Aww. I ease away slowly. Amanda seems like she has a handle on the situation. Party starts to wind down. The gift from Amanda. Okay, come on.
Oh.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. Glance over to the back of the yard where Brian is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Okay. I take a seat next to Brian as the last guests make their way out of the party. Nice job. I couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So are we doing, like, opposite competition now? Yeah, we're just gonna compliment each other. Relentlessly. I bet you could do more push-ups than me. I bet you're better with computers than I am. I bet you could trim a tree faster than I could. I bet you could de-ice a sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Brian blushes. I nestle myself into the soft space between Brian's shoulder and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, I bet he'll never get the smell of campfire out of it. Not that I mind. Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy, and Amanda? As long as you'll save me again if I fall into the water. I'd be happy to. Gotta sneak in as much father and daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also, be careful. She's probably gonna try and steal your dog and take him with her to college. I also get the feeling that Daisy might try to stow away in her suitcase, so watch out for that. The sunset casts a pink glow over everything, and a quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although I don't think I've ever been more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder. I am the cuddle champion. We'll see about that. Cute. Okay, I feel like we got that best ending, y'all. I feel like we made it. Because I'm pretty sure that we got S's on the first two Brian dates. So that would have saved us here. Okay, pick from Amanda and... Come on. Yeah, boy. Hell yeah, we got that good Brian end. And he is fishing, standing in the river. That looks like a salmon, is my guess, because I know very little about fish, but I know that salmon turn red when they are in season. Look, all I know about salmon comes from fucking Splatoon lore, okay? But yeah, boy! That good Brian end. Sweet! Okay, and we are only 13. Yeah, look at that! Full fucking color! Craig, Damien, and Hugo. You will join the party soon, I swear. Alright. Oh, I had a train of thought and then I got distracted by Brian being in full color now. Right, it's only like 1:15. We're only like a little overtime and we got 2 final dates. Knocked him out of the dang park today. Pretty freaking sweet. So, that is all for today. Next weekend is Pester Quest, Volume 6 with Vriska and Gamzee. Yeah, I'm excited to see. They usually post like 2-ish preview dialogue lines. So I'm excited to take a peep at those. Although actually, come to think of it, usually they post them. Usually I would have 1 or 2 to talk about on stream by this point, but I guess Homestuck 2 kind of towered over everything this week. They didn't really get to release those. yeah, hopefully they've still got at least one to go up before, because I know some people don't like to look at them because they don't want any spoilers at all, but you know, I kind of like that little tease. So yeah, that's all for this weekend. That is Matt and Brian done. Next weekend is Pester Quest. Weekend after that, we'll come right back in with the final 3 Dream Daddy dates. Oh my god. Next time we do Dream Daddy weekend, it's gonna be finishing the whole dang thing off. Woo! So, thanks so much for joining me this evening. I hope you all have had a wonderful time. I know I've had some fun playing these through. And yeah, fingers crossed I will be seeing you all right back here next Friday evening for Pester Quest. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your evening, whatever you may be getting up to. Thanks for hanging out, and from me to you, good